Tragic news has just come across our desks today with the passing of Canadian rapper and influencer Lil Tay, otherwise known as Claire Eileen Hope. That is along with her brother Jason, who was instrumental in her, rise to fame. Now, Lil Tay, she shot to fame in early 2016, 2017 while labeling herself as the youngest flexer of the century. Now, she posted videos on social media involving crass sentiments and a whole bunch of cash that collected millions of views over the next couple of years. Well, now all that potential has unfortunately come to an end. I'll tell you as much as I know about much as we could gather in this short amount of time, but seriously tragic stuff. I made a post to my personal Instagram and to TikTok kind of speaking on this and why I think greed is to blame. But yeah, let's get into this news story. Now, although Lil Tay claimed to have been from Atlanta, Georgia in many of her online videos, Lil Tay was actually a Chinese-Canadian star who originally hailed from Vancouver, British Columbia. Now, passing out the mythology she built for herself online, mostly because her older brother Jason was kind of telling her what to say, well, the facts of her everyday real life have always been difficult to understand. But the truth is that Lil Tay, well, she came from a broken home with her parents having separated when she was just 2 years old. Now, when she started her own Instagram account a few years later at the age of 9, well, she did so with the help of her brother Jason and immediately made waves thanks to her incredibly controversial content that saw her spoofing rap culture with wads of cash. There were mansions, there were nice whips. The kid was doing it all for the clout. Now, some of those clips, they eventually found their way to rapper Lil Pump, who hooked Tay up with his management firm. Now, from there, well, her star continued to explode, but it did come at a cost. Now, her mother, she wound up losing her real estate license after her boss discovered that Lil Tay, which she'd been filming content in one of the company's show homes. They were pretending she lived in a mansion, but that cost her mom her job. Now, eventually, Lil Tay's exploding popularity, well, resulted in an ongoing feud between her parents in terms of who was going to take the reins of her career. Now, when we last heard of Lil Tay, well, the fate was still up in the courts, who were deciding which of her parents should maintain custody. Now, of course, all of that is doesn't matter now, because the recent devastating news is that not only Lil Tay, she passed away, but her brother Jason as well. Now, with this announcement having literally just broken, the details on what happened, they're scarce to say the least. All we know is that her family has told us in a statement that they released that says, "It is with a heavy heart that we share the devastating news of our beloved Claire's sudden and tragic passing. We have no words to express the unbearable loss and indescribable pain. This outcome was entirely unexpected and has left us all in shock. Her brother's passing adds an even more unimaginable depth to our grief." Now, despite the many unanswered questions this leaves us with, the family, they asked for privacy as they grieve the loss of both of their children. They've also suggested that the circumstances regarding what happened, well, they're currently being investigated by authorities. Now, considering the fun-loving place Lil Tay's story started as, well, this is an absolutely heartbreaking way for things to have ended. I mean, there was always something not quite right about this story, but I don't think anyone, myself included, ever expected it to go like this. It's actually a sad day for social media. It really goes to show you, how fickle this business is. I'm not sure what else there is to say. Rest in peace to Jason and Lil Tay. I hope you both find the acceptance you were so clearly looking for. Yeah, tough. This is a tough day. All right, bye.